Hey friends, welcome back. Today is another beautiful winter day here in wild Alaska, and today I decided to go after ptarmigan. It's a willow ptarmigan to be specific. Now, we just had some fresh snow the other day, just a little more than 12 inches, which is really nice for coming up here. You get to see their tracks, and it just makes for really nice photography when you get some fresh snow. So I'm going to try to find these birds and try to make some photos. Today the light isn't too harsh. We've got a little bit of clouds just kind of breaking that up and softening the light just a little bit, so that's nice. But should be a really nice day for photographing ptarmigan, and the snow up here is pretty deep. I'm in the Chugach Mountains, and yeah, I've got my snowshoes on to help me so I don't go through snow up to my waist, which sometimes happens. But yeah, it's a beautiful day, so let's get after it, shall we? Okay, I've spotted them. There's got to be maybe 20 birds or so here. They're not burrowed in. They're just kind of here in the willows. Just kind of hanging out here. Some of them are preening. Some of them are sleeping, actually. So looks like they're pretty calm, which is nice. So yeah, let's see if I can find some birds that want their picture taken. In another month or so, these birds will start changing colors, and we'll start seeing some darker feathers show up in their white plumage. But for now, they are all white, except for their black bill and their black eye. All over this area, you can see places where they have taken off out of the snow or landed, and that's really cool. Just to see their activity, all their tracks around, and it all just shows up so well in the fresh snow. This is great. This is really great being out here with them. It's bright though. Alright, I'm going to try to get a better angle on these guys. They're all tucked into the snow, so it makes it a little bit difficult. Now the males during breeding season, they've got a really red eyebrow that they flare up, and you can actually see it in some of the white plumage they have here, although it's not flared up how it will be during breeding. But yeah, that's a really great thing to see, is when they flare up that eyebrow and it just, it's so red. It's really great. If I sit here and wait long enough, they start crossing this little clearing, going from one bit of willows to another, and so they just cross over right here. So if I'm patient, I just sit here and kind of photograph them as they wander off across here. So that's what I'll do now. Well, I've started to get a little bit more cloud cover, which is nice. It softens up the light even more, which is really great. And that makes me really happy. A little easier to expose for these birds when it's not quite as bright out. So very nice when the weather cooperates with you. Photographing this ptarmigan that's tucked into the snow just a little bit, and I just heard a northern goshawk. I don't know where it is, I haven't seen it yet, but it came from down that direction. Awesome. So I haven't seen that goshawk and I haven't heard it again, so I don't know where it went to, or if it found a ptarmigan to eat or not. So there's a pretty big flock of them here in front of me, but it's possible it could have found more down that direction. So that would have been really cool to see a goshawk. But yeah, these birds are right in front of me. Nice flock of them. And one just went up into a tree. So during feeding time, they will climb up into the willows and feed off of the buds. So very often you can see them in the trees doing that if you time it right. These birds are remarkably tolerant. They really accept me if I don't make any sudden movements, or if I'm slow and just keep a bit of a healthy distance, then they seem to be pretty relaxed, which is really nice. Really great being up here with them. Beautiful day. So here in Alaska, we have 3 species of ptarmigan. We have these, the willow ptarmigan, and then we also have rock ptarmigan and white-tailed ptarmigan. And yeah, both the rocks and the whites, they like higher elevations. I'd have to hike up some of these peaks behind me to get on them. So, you know, a little bit more of a workout and a little harder to get to them, but yeah, when you find them, it's totally worth it. They're beautiful birds. Wind is starting to pick up a bit. I gotta say, I'm really happy that I brought my snowshoes today. Just makes it so much easier to track these birds around and get through this snow. Without them, it's just really, really hard. It's turned out to be just a beautiful day. Yeah, these birds are definitely built for snow. They've got built-in snowshoes. Their feet are just covered in hair, and it really gives them the advantage in the snow. Even in deep, powdery snow like this, they can move around pretty quickly on top, and they don't sink in too far. So just brilliant design of these birds. They're so cool. Wow, guys, today has been amazing here with these willow ptarmigan. I'm really stoked with some of the photos I think I got here today. But yeah, the wind's picked up a little bit, and it's actually blown some clouds through here, and with it a little bit of snow. So it's kind of cool that we've got a little snow right now, but it's actually my cue to call it a day and head back. So thank you so much for joining me on this trip. It's been super fun, and yeah, Wild Alaska never disappoints. So until next time, we'll catch you later. See ya.